Welcome to Crew Management Basics. If you've never heard of Starship Corporation before, we recommend the previous video tutorials where you learn how to build your ship. Okay, here you can import the ship class you want to train on. Then you select the mission and how many of the crew you want to actually use. Let's do it. In the top left corner you have the mission progress window. It shows how the mission is progressing, how good your rating is and why. The details for the rating as well as other relevant game information is available by pressing F1. In the top right corner you can see the objectives menu, showing the name of the mission, mission time, the damage to the ship in credits and percent, the surplus energy and the available air and water supply. Below you can see how many rooms are in operation, how many are damaged or destroyed, as well as how many crew members are healthy, wounded or dead. Below that is the alarm button and alarm menu. It doesn't have a purpose yet, but go ahead and have fun with it anyway. At startup the game is paused, but you can still take a look at all the decks and make plans ahead. Okay, let's go. You can pause or start the game anytime pressing the P key. You can also slow down and speed up game speed by pressing these icons or the shortcuts F11 or F12. Rooms have to be checked regularly to avoid malfunction or fire. You can see when the next maintenance is due in the room information panel, as well as how many crew members of which profession are needed here. If you see this icon, it means the maintenance is overdue and the room is losing efficiency. Some rooms need a permanent crew, so you will see this icon as soon as it is understaffed. As efficiency slowly drops, the risk for accidents rises. If the cooling of the room drops as well, you're looking forward to disaster. You can either hire enough crew members to stay in every room and take a significant rating penalty for each crew member, or plan patrol routes that cover as many facilities as possible. Left-click on the unit flag selects. Right-click gives a move order. Holding the right mouse button opens up the action menu, but I will get back to that in a bit. Double-clicking a unit selects all units of the same profession on this deck. Dragging the left mouse button creates, as usual, a selection box. Holding Shift while clicking left mouse button lets you add units to your selection. If you press Ctrl and any number between 1 and 9, you can assign these people to a group. Remove someone from a group by pressing Ctrl 0. Let's send these guys to the bridge first. If I hold the left mouse button, I will get some options. Maintenance is standard. And you also have the option to give a simple move order or to tell them to defend this room, which doesn't make sense yet. The technicians should man the engine room first. You can see on the right of the unit information what they are doing right now. They are servicing the engine room now, so efficiency is going up again and the maintenance interval is reset. In this case, the room needs a permanent crew to operate at its best, but most rooms, like this fuel tank, will reset to a maximum. As you can see, the technicians have the additional option to repair. When this action is active, they will check the entire room for malfunctions and automatically repair it. Let's create a patrol route for the medic. You can see here that the life support system needs regular maintenance by one medic, but also the galley on the deck below. The sick bay is turned off at the moment because there isn't enough power to supply everything, but I can turn off the galley and activate the sick bay if needed. You can see here that as soon as it's turned on, it will need 2 medics as permanent crew. Okay, let's make a simple route from here to here. Hold the control key and click the right mouse button to set a waypoint. And the medic is on its way. I can do the same with the pilot, checking once in a while for the computer core. Only this time I will make use of another option when creating waypoints. I will tell him to wait on the bridge for quite some time and only go to the computer core once in a while, because the bridge needs a permanent crew and the computer core has a maintenance interval of about 2 minutes. Raise and lower the time interval by holding right mouse button and moving up or down. Now, that was easy. The technicians are more of a challenge. I have only 4 technicians, but I need to check all the generators and cooling units quite regularly, and all of the other rooms once in a while. while at the same time keeping the engine running without problems. I create a group of 3 guys by pressing Ctrl 1. I need at least 3 because of the large generator here. Then I create the waypoints. And back at the engine room I will tell them to wait quite some time because the efficiency will already be down a bit when they return. You can change the waypoint action anytime by clicking and holding the right mouse button on it. You can also change its location by clicking and dragging with the left mouse button. The lines will show you the route they are taking. If it's blinking white, the route is not possible. The specialty of groups is that they will wait for all the guys in the group to reach the next waypoint before moving on, even if I tell one of them that I need him elsewhere for a short period. I have to tell him to return to his patrol, and then they will all move on. Keep in mind that in this mission you can turn off all rooms you don't need, and then they don't require any maintenance. You can do that, for example, with fuel tanks, water tanks, or cargo units. However, when crew members move through a room that is not powered, their speed significantly drops. You might also notice that movement speed is influenced by morale. All units are able to deal with fire, but only military units have the armor and equipment to do it efficiently and without taking damage. Injured units can be healed by sending them to the sick bay or putting a medic right next to them.
Malfunction on. Objective reached.
The message bar keeps you informed about all computer messages. When there's a lot going on simultaneously, the computer will not tell you everything out loud, but rather print it out here. If you click on the message, you will jump to the relevant deck. In this mission, it is necessary to keep all core modules running smoothly and avoid accidents and damage as much as possible for a mission time of 10 minutes. The core modules are the bridge, the engine room, computer core, and life support. If one of them is turned off, loses power, gets destroyed, the mission is over. Simply retry the mission with the same crew count right here. And if you want to change the crew number or load a different ship class, click the menu button here or new mission in the top menu bar. So have fun with it and let us know about any ideas you have or bugs you find. Viel Spaß!